Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to Robert Sports Show. I'm your host, Robert. All right, NCAA college basketball March Madness round dos. Today and tomorrow, 21st and 22nd. Wow, what an opening weekend. I was 10-6 on both days, so 20-12 on the weekend, 2-2 in the playing games. Isn't great. My brackets blew up on the first game. I had Florida Gators beating Virginia. So, yeah, I blew up there. But I see on ESPN there's actually one bracket that's at 31, a bunch of brackets at 30, which is great. Hey, you know what? More power to you. If you're that good, you're that good. But I had fun. Some interesting games. We had 8, 10 or between 10 and 16 seed to move on. We had a couple 15. What do we have? 15 seed, and then 14 seed, and a 13, and a 12, and 11. So, yeah, it's a little bit of parity there, which is great to see. But wow. The games were good. I know Oregon and ECU. Had some issues with COVID there. Don't know the extent of it. Some hotel in Dayton that the team and another team had stayed at, referee and stuff. So, yeah. We'll see what comes of that. Hopefully everyone's okay. Dangerous situation going on with COVID. So let's get started on round 2. We got both days games here. So out of the Midwest, we have the 8 seed Loyola Chicago Ramblers, 25-4, versus the number 1 seed Illinois Fighting Illini, 24-6. As a lot of people know, Illinois is one of the favorites here. A lot of people pick them. I actually have a bracket where I picked them. But you know what? Round 2 here, I'm not following my brackets. My brackets all like that. I had 3 main ones that I was playing with. And so I was like, you know what? Nope, I'm not doing it. So to the brackets aside, I am picking Loyola Chicago to upset Illinois here. Out of the South, we have the 9 seed Wisconsin Badgers, 18-12. Versus the number 1 seed Baylor Bears, 23-2. I am sticking with Baylor. I got them winning that one. Out of the Midwest, we have the 11 seed Syracuse Orange, 17-9. Versus the 3 seed West Virginia Mountaineers, 19-9. I am taking the 11 seed there. I think Syracuse, I would be considered one of the blue bloods of college basketball. So I look at them kind of regaining that and taking that 11 seed and moving up with it. So I got them winning. Out of the South, we had the 3-6 matchup at Texas Tech Red Raiders, 17-10, versus the 3 seed Arkansas Razorbacks, 22-6. I am taking the 3 seed Arkansas to win. Next up on the Midwest, we have the 2-10 matchup at Rutgers Scarlet Knights, 16-11, versus the 2 seed Houston Cougars, 25-3. I would say half this team, if they were facing Rutgers, I'd pick Rutgers, but they're facing Houston. I think Houston's a little bit better of a team. So I got them winning. Our Cinderella Houston winning that one. Coming out of the South, our Cinderella of round 1, the 15th seed Oral Roberts Golden Knights, 17-11, upsetting Ohio State there, which was, I would say, a pretty big upset there. I know a lot of people had Ohio State moving on. I've seen some brackets where Ohio State was going to the finals. I actually had one where they did too. And so it kind of just blew those brackets all to heck. They're facing the 7 seed Florida Gators who are 15-9. I'm riding the hot hand here. I'm going with Oral Roberts on this one. So I think that Cinderella story continues at least one more round. And then also out of the South, we have another Cinderella, 13 seed North Texas Mean Green, 18-9, versus the 5th seed Villanova Wildcats who are 17-6. I love an underdog story, and I love these teams that can go in there and burst people's bubbles. I'm taking the 13 seed North Texas Mean Green that upset Villanova. So North Texas upset the 4 seed Purdue in the first round. Let's go for the 5th seed now. So at the end of day 1, we have the 11 seed. Out of the Midwest, the 12 seed Oregon State Beavers, 18-12, versus the 4 seed Oklahoma State Cowboys, 20-8. I am taking the Cowboys to win that. To end day 1, which is today's games, I got a 13 and a 15 and 11 moving on. So we're going to continue with those double-digit teams moving forward. And then tomorrow we have the game 1 that's out of the West. We have the 7 seed Oregon Ducks, who again won by forfeit. Technically 21-6, going up against the 2 seed Iowa Hawkeyes, 22-8. I definitely want to pick Iowa. I have become a fan of them. only because my brother-in-law's from Iowa, but also they're a good team. I always typically pick the Iowa teams. That one's hard for me because Oregon's rested. They need to play, but they don't have the momentum that Iowa does. So that's one of those games where Oregon loses, they can go, well, we didn't get to play game one, so that's all they lost. Or if they win, Iowa can go, well, they were rested, we had to play. That's not fair to us. So, yeah, I think this game is going to kind of have an asterisk by it. I am taking Iowa to win. I think there's just going to be a whole weird dynamic here with Oregon not in that groove of playing, which Iowa is. So we're going with that to win for Iowa. Also, out of the West, we have the 8th seed Oklahoma Sooners, 16-10, versus the number 1 overall seed, the Gonzaga Bulldogs. Probably one of the most picked teams to win this tournament, 27-0. I did pick them also in my main bracket. I am taking Gonzaga to win here. Going to ride that hot hand. They're going undefeated. Out of the East, we have the 14th seed Abilene Christian Wildcats, 24-4. Their big upset yesterday. Who did they beat? I totally just lost it there. I had it there and I lost it. Where'd they go? Yeah, they beat Texas Longhorns. So we have a 2 seed and a 3 seed both get upset. So they're at 24-4. They're going against that play-in winner from yesterday, the 11th seed UCLA Bruins, 19-9, which I had them picked and I changed it. Yeah, I'm mad about that. Can they go 3 straight? I don't think they can. I'm taking an upset here with the Abilene Christian Wildcats. I'm going to ride that hot hand. Next up, out of the West, we have the 13th seed Ohio Bobcats, 17-7, versus the 5 seed Creighton Blue Jays, who are 21-8. I am taking the 5 seed Creighton to win that. Out of the East, we have the 8 seed LSU Tigers, 19-9, versus the 1 seed Michigan Wolverines, 21-4. Because Cincinnati is 1 seed right now. Until one of them gets knocked off, number 1 seed Michigan winning that. Out of the East, the 5 seed Colorado Buffaloes 23-8 versus the 4 seed Florida State Seminoles 17-6. I'm going to go and take Colorado, the 5 seed, to win that one. The East, we have the 10 seed Maryland Terrapins for 17-13 versus the number 2 seed Alabama Crimson Tide 25-6. Who knew Alabama was a basketball school? Maybe they're going to be known for basketball and football. So I got Alabama Crimson Tide winning this. What are you thinking? 2 national championships in Alabama in the same year. That'd be real crazy. Now, the last but not least, out of the West, we have the 6 seed USC Trojans, 23-7, versus the 3 seed Kansas Jayhawks, 21-8. I am taking the 6 seed USC to win. So on day 2, I got a 14 seed upset, 11. I got a 5 and 6 winning. Taking the 2 seed Iowa off of the Oregon game. So that's going to wrap up NCAA March Madness round 2. Stay tuned to our sports show for the Sweet 16 and all the way to the Final Four. As always, thanks for watching our sports show. Until just have a great day. Have a spiffy day. Robert Sports Show, your YouTube leader, sports channel content.